Alright, everyone, you know what time it is. It is Saturday, or in this case, Sunday morning. And it's time to sit back and grab that new cup of coffee with your boy Contin. It's been a weird one this week, people. I'm quickly closing in on the end of my 2-week fast. And it has been brutal on me. For some reason, my body's been tolerating this one a lot better than previous shorter fasts for some reason, which don't make a damn bit of sense. But, oh, look at that, I actually made it about 40 seconds into the video before a curse left my lips. Either way, it has been stressful. But I'm fairly certain proven to myself that I am not who I used to be. My mind is stronger, obviously. That is one of the reasons why I do this, to not only lose weight, but in addition to that, to prove certain things to myself about how I go about my day-to-day life. I'd be lying if I didn't say it was brutal, because there are people out there who literally cannot do this, and I'm not sure why I keep repeating myself. But as it stands, now that it is officially Sunday, I have the rest of today, I have tomorrow, and then Tuesday, and then the fast breaks on Wednesday. Then I'll be fasting again for another day, potentially. At this rate, I've already been 2 weeks without food, for the most part, and I'm not sure if I'm going back into it again that last day, because this has been ridiculous. But I set out to do this once before, months ago, and completely failed. Now I am on the tail end of this one. I have proven to myself that I can do it, and I think more than anything, I might have actually gotten a little bit of more respect out of my family for the fact that I'm able to complete it this far, and the fact that I'm almost there. Now, the screwed up part is that certain aspects of the fasting that are the most beneficial for me have been plateaued quite hard. And I kind of self-sabotaged a while ago with rice. For those that don't know, rice is a very simplistic carb, and it gets absorbed into the body as fat very quickly, unless, of course, you're doing intense workouts on a regular basis, in which case that goes directly into energy. That's not what was happening for me. I did go through a lot of rice, and unfortunately, I gained quite a bit of weight. I am slowly getting that cut back down. I'm hoping that I will be no more than a few pounds heavier than I was prior with the last fast. That remains to be seen. I will give you all a final update after I do officially, quote-unquote, officially weigh myself on Wednesday or Tuesday night, whenever that is. So keep an eye out for that one. I'm just hoping that I'm in the right direction again, because I've done a lot of work. I've lost a lot of weight, and I took a hard turn in the wrong direction. That is something, obviously, I'm going to be fixing going forward. Rice, I will maybe be allowing myself to have by just as is, maybe 2 times a week. Those are on the days that I work out, and that's pre-going to the gym. I'll be having the rice potentially. Other than that, it's going to be several months before I even allow myself to have rice to that in any kind of capacity otherwise. But that was another part of the reason why I did this for 2 weeks, is I wanted to prove to myself that I'm capable of being intelligent about what I do instead of just being impulsive. Because ultimately that's what got me into trouble, is my impulsiveness and my love of food. So that's another thing that I gotta work on fixing. On a different note entirely, I do see that there are a couple of you that actually joined the Discord. For the most part, the only ones of you that are listening to these are the ones that have joined the Discord, so I know exactly who you are. In addition, if you are part of the Discord, you'll notice that in the art tab that I posted, several of the Dragon Blades, as I call them in the History of Draco series, have been posted. I believe I've done Verdana, Raka, and Vincente. So that leaves Claude, Noir, and I, for the life of me, can't remember the last one's name off the top of my head. But it's the Scimitar. That's obviously I can pull that up pretty quickly and easily. But that's kind of where we are on that. Actually, I'm pulling it up right now. Don't mind the yawning. So, let's see. The line of... No, that's not what I need. I need the other one here, which is history. There we go. And with that, let's go ahead and pull this up over here and... Amamir. That's what it is. Amamir. Yeah. Amamir. So, not the Scimitar. I was incorrect about that one. Amamir was a rapier. Although how I'm going to put a dragon scale pattern on a rapier is beyond me. That's going to be fun to try and do. And there's very likely going to be another update to Verdana as well, because I realized after the fact that the scale pattern on the blade got fucked up. So that's going to be getting corrected as well. Now, because I can talk today, since that is pretty much all of what I wanted to go over for this episode, I am going to kind of cut this one short. Now, while there are only a handful of you currently that are listening to these, don't get me wrong, I love and respect you all the more for it. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to leave it here. I'm going to get this updated. I still got a couple of things left to do before I go to bed, and it's already 5 o'clock in the morning for me. So all of you have a wonderful evening. I love you. Thank you. And hopefully you have a wonderful rest of the night. And I will see you next time.